Good morning, everyone. Swiftgal playing some more Pathfinder Adventures card game, Rise of the Rune Lords. We are up to Crowbait, part of Chapter 2. I'm hoping that this has as many undead as the last one because I feel like our party is pretty well set up for that. Yeah, I think we'll just dive in here. Brodent Quink didn't know the seven-pointed star related to the murders, but he did say it was among the most important runes in ancient Thessalon. The star is known as the Sahedron rune. It came to represent the seven schools of magic, and by association, the seven sins. Okay. Walking scarecrows, corpses, foul things coming from the old Hambley place. Just ain't been right for a few days here. We paid to farm a visit, but we were attacked. Folk look just like corpses. Fed like starved animals, even ate like dogs. It appears that living the pastoral life is almost as dangerous as living an adventurer's life. Okay. We did have Augur's. Okay, so this is actually an undead boss this time, which is nice. Scarecrow golems are not. Okay. Just one of those, though, and then the rest are ghouls, which are undead. Awesome. Start with our weapon in hand. Wisdom or divine check. Okay. Dexterity or stealth. Wisdom or survival. Okay. Undefeated monsters are banished. That's a good one to start on because even if you fail, you end up banishing the monster. Ally would be discarded. It's buried instead. I think we're good there. When you defeat a monster, there's a chance it doesn't die. So we don't want to fight the boss there because there's a chance that we could end up just going in circles against it. None of these have... Any of these have spells? Nope. Just this one. I guess we'll go ahead and just be blasty with him. Guard tower, you have to fight a bandit at the top of every turn. We don't want to necessarily use him because he has to discard spells to fight things, whereas our other party members have weapons that they could keep in their hand. He's also very dependent on allies, so discarding allies is bad. This is not going... This is not his place. I think we double up on this. Burn through it as fast as possible. And we want these two in front again because they are our undead killers with its Deathbane crossbows. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Uh, 70% chance to close. Well, whoops. Well, looks like we get to burn through this deck then. That's okay. Could be worse. Wisdom check, or we have to bury a random card. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's pretty solid, though, honestly, all things considered. We could continue going. Let's see, but we can... think we probably want to stop there just in case. He doesn't have a ton left to pull. Well, no, he's got 3 cures. We're okay to keep digging. Perfect. Because that doesn't matter. Granted, that would have been nice to get a second one. The tires are pretty good. Okay. Blast stone. Nope. That's okay. Discard the dog. Draw. Flaming mace. Oh, man. That one is actually good. But I don't think we have a good way to get it without spending a bunch, so we'll let it go. Amulet of Fortitude. Pretty good one to grab. Awesome. And we'll have him check the bottom card, just so we know what it is. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do Ceaseless Crusade. We get to check the top. It goes to the bottom. Amulet of Mighty Fists. I think we just burn this. We're gonna dig a little bit with her because she can still get by, but I really want that. I don't have a good way to get it, do I? This is probably worth it. Like, it seems silly almost, but this is an upgrade on a lot of the spells that we've got, so I really want to keep going. Or to keep it, just to give to somebody else. So we're gonna do this. Blessing of Gorum, she's just punching this zombie out. And the reason we wanted to make sure we dig here is because we want to make sure that she actually gets to keep going. We really want to dig into her deck, so playing a bunch of cards is a good way. That would have been okay to leave on top, but that's okay. There's her warrior. That's what we want. Goblin Snake. So, just as a frame of reference, most of our spells are either 2d4 or 1d10, I believe. The exceptions being Force Bolt and Fiery Bolt. So that Scorching Ray that I just picked up is like kind of a tier in between those two. Recharge that Wand of Force Missiles. Discard Canyon. I think. Oh, this thing's a little beefier than I thought. That's unfortunate. Okay. Bad roll. We took that was a little bit of a risk. Probably could have burned one of Lem's Pharasmas there. Blessing of Pharasmas. Start of turn. Versatile performance. Do I have anything I want to switch out? I don't think so. We're going to start off with Cure. Get 4 cards back into our deck. This is how he rolls, literally. Recharge with the Holy Symbol. Then we'll draw. Grizzled Mercenary. Okay, this is a pretty interesting one. It doesn't discard, or it discards to explore, but has a chance to get banished. And it can be buried instead of recharged to give a stat bonus. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I have an extra one from going through some of the side material, so it doesn't matter. Looks like it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. We will have him recharge that, discard that. Still not enough. Wow. We got kind of wrecked there. That's bad. Okay. Well. And we have to bury a card. Guess we'll bury... It's bury, not banish. So that's fine. He gets it back at the end of the scenario. We redraw. He has lots of cures left, so we should be okay, but it's kind of annoying. Let's do a real quick... Okay. I think we just start off by doing that. Okay, we have to do a survival check first, or the difficulty goes up. Bad roll. We just need to get up to a 4, or 3. We'll do a fiery short bow, and I think we just recharge for the extra +1 here. And then we will... Now we know... Okay, so we know the bottom card. Now let's check the top card. Shadow. So that way we know what's coming next. And he's just pulled his Deathbane crossbow, which is really good because we needed that. Amulet of Mighty Fists. Goes to the bottom again. We must have shuffled at some point here. We do that. And that. That's really unfortunate. Oh wait, no. We automatically get to keep spells if they get flipped. From her last level up. That's really good. We discard Foog and keep going? I feel like we do. Come on. Oh, man. That also means that we lose our Examine. Skeleton. We'll just lead off with Force Bolt. And I think we're just going to... Actually, no. Force Missile, not Force Bolt. And I think for the sake of just cycling it, I'm gonna put the Incanter over here. Recharge Force Missile. Blessing of Gods is on the bottom. So this is either a trap, an item, or what we're looking for. I think we're gonna risk it. That was worth it. Lordship cares so much about you. I will bring him your corpse and we will feast upon you together. You know something about the other murders? It's unfortunate that you, as a guest, will not want to discuss the intricacies of Thessalonian philosophy. So I think what we do now is we temp close all the locations that we can. We can reveal this, recharge this. Close. This should be take it up to 3 die, which is plenty. So it's going to end up in either the farm or the guard tower once he runs away. Constitution save at the beginning, or everything goes up by 1. That's unfortunate. But we do have a lot of dice. And we do have a blessing of... And I just realized that that's a 2-part encounter, and we might be in trouble. So we're going to expanded spellbook. We know what that is, unfortunately. That would have been nice to have at this point. Now we have to fight him a second time, and we don't have a good way to do it. Whoops. Improved aid. Blessing. Amulet of Life. Blessing. Crossbow. And I rolled poorly. That's right. I keep forgetting that I can't draw that unless he gets that. Or unless it's a spell, rather. I thought it was... So certain areas have whenever you cast a spell. Okay. I want to... Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna... So we're gonna be very aggressive here, I guess. We're going to cure. And we're going to attempt to recharge the cure. Okay. So that was... So I attempted the cure. If I hadn't recharged it, I have Poog to recover it. Don't want to explore right now. We are just going to pass and redraw. Perfect. He is down to 1 card in hand right now, unfortunately, so I think we are going to... I know the top and bottom cards. He can't do anything right now. I basically need to draw... Perfect. So he's good for next time. Locked stone door has to stay on top. Combat 24 or dexterity disable. And this... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Crap. So we can reveal this to add a couple more dice. We can toss aid. I'm confused as to why that just readjusted our stuff again, but that's okay, I guess. We'll attempt to recharge. Perfect. free. Okay, so that next Explorer is free. We'll leave that on top. We'll attempt to recharge the Orb of Ice. Awesome. So this is going to be Blessing of the Gods. Go through for free, go through for free, and an item. So that we can close it because we failed last time. Don't think it matters. Oh, apparently it does. So we don't actually have anything great for him right now. This is not going great. Like, if he gets into a fight, we're just in trouble, but I guess we risk it. Because there's only one fight left. Discard to explore. And then we will cure. And we will recharge. And the reason we're doing the cure, even though we didn't really need to, is to draw more cards. Because I need to get back through to his weapon. So he can actually fight things. This is a Shadow. Deathbane Light Crossbow. Has to be a magic weapon, so we can't just punch that. There's the Ghoul Scarecrow. Deathbane Light Crossbow. Close. Survival check. Perfect. That one took a little longer than it should. Close location. Okay. Fortunately, that's all she gets to do, so we kind of wasted a turn. He gets to explore. Let's see. Strength check 5 isn't great. We have to burn through the rest of that. Guess we go to the general store. And we're going to discard this and this. Because I want to get through to be able to draw more. Perfect. Wait, he still doesn't have a less perfect. Why does hers keep coming up as exclamation point when she doesn't have anything to do? I am unsure. Okay, so we're gonna do that, 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 and pray. We know the last card is a barrier. So I think we do this because a lot of barriers you can just banish if you fail. That one's not one of them. So I think I don't have anything to burn for this. I just have to pray. Nope. We'll cure again. Again, we're just trying to draw as much as we can so he can actually burn through his deck to try and get back to the cards I need. I'm probably moving somebody else over here. Maybe not. If he had his thieves' tools, I'd be more likely to. Like if he had them in hand. Yes, I can. Really need to finish this one off, but I also need to start something else, I think. We need to spread out a little bit because at the end of this, we need to have somebody at each of the locations that's left if we're not getting them closed. I think we go here. We Staff of Minor Healing, and we draw. And we will check the bottom of the deck first. Poultist. Okay. We're gonna have her go to the guardhouse. She's fully equipped at this point. Weapon, shield, armor. So we'll just plan on just leaving her there. We're gonna move to discard. Oh, we get to look at the top card first. Bump it to the bottom. Optional discards. She's not actually going to use the Scorching Ray. I want it to give to somebody else later. Progress Crazy. So we can theoretically win right now. We have to get lucky. That was not a good start. Close this location. He's got to make a dexterity check. That was a bad roll, so we don't win. We automatically are going to have to keep chasing him after this because we didn't succeed. But we have a chance to at least punch, bloody his nose and narrow it down. And we failed. Nope. Oh, I was not paying attention. Okay. That was bad. I'm not sure what I thought that was going to be. I have to bury a card. We'll do Acid Arrow because I have a bunch of them. So we know it's at least at one of those two spots, I guess. So the real question is, if he's here, we're okay. He's not here. And I'm gonna keep rolling like garbage, apparently. I don't know if he's here either. That's awful. That is by far like the worst thing that could have happened there, considering how many cards I've got left, or don't have left. Farmhouse is in a terrible state. Hambley's mutilated body lies in the kitchen. Although the corpse is already decaying and swarming with flies, the Sahedron rune is still plainly visible on the man's chest. You and you alone have brought this fearful harvest. They are dead because of you, and shall join you soon. Okay. So we know the farmhouse isn't what we're looking for, but I guess we can just try and burn through a little bit of it. Like, we have to leave him here anyway. And then we're going to... I mean, I guess we'll look at the top card, not that it matters much. Okay, so we can forcibly close that one if we need to. I was gonna... Crap, I wasn't paying enough attention, apparently, again. Bandit. Recharge 1. Warhammer. Start of turn actions. Slide that on down. Examine 1, just in case. If we can get it closed ahead of time, I'm not going to complain. And I kind of just want to leave this as a spare. Keep moving them down. He's only got one card left in his deck, apparently. Was not thinking this through. We can continue going one more. As long as he doesn't... We have to get really lucky on, like, everything here. So we're going to recharge this. Reveal this. Explore now. Okay. And we're safe. Ish. Recharge. I think we're going to run out of time here. We basically have a very slim chance at this point. Lem, it has to be in this deck, and Lem has to get to it. Wow, that just happened. Okay. Temporarily close. Fight a monster. Fight a hellhound. Discard 1. We'll discard Burglar, because we can't use it for anything. So that's closed. Okay. Banish a card. We know we can do this one, and he has this potion that I'm not going to miss. Close this location, strength check 5. I think we do this. Recharge. Nope. That's okay. So everything is temporarily closed. If we win this, we win. We encounter. We have to... Is this worth doing? This is... I mean, doesn't matter. It doesn't do damage. We don't lose anything from it. It's not a big deal. That's our base. This is our base. Okay. Then we go That. Oh, then we have to do a divine check. Okay. Or a combat check? Oh, combat or divine 50. Okay, yeah, we're good. $99. That was close. We had some bad rolls at the wrong time, and I misclicked once on that guy, and it was awful. His lordship runs with a pack of gas. If he's killed, the pack will scatter, and organized attacks on Sandpoint will end. That Rogers fellow used to be one of Aldern Foxglove's servants. I wonder if he's involved. His lordship may be trying to frame Aldern as well. Nice. The plot thickens. Okay. We managed to get through with everybody intact. Somehow. Let's see what our rewards are. Superior half-plate. That's not great, but it's not terrible. More armor. Apparently this is armor rewards, which is not great for this party. Oh. We did get a few Elven Chain shirts, which are at least light. But I don't think any of those are actually as good as what we've got. And our discards. I kind of actually am digging. Merchant's not terrible. It's not great though. Sling, chainmail, Hunter's Chain is better than the other options. Magic Chainmail, recharge, banish, reveal, recharge, banish. Honestly, I might do this. I don't feel like the wooden shields are great for her, because sometimes she ends up using a two-handed weapon. I feel like I don't feel like anything we got that time is probably worth putting in. Except Scorching Ray. We did banish an acid arrow earlier too. I think force missile is what we take out. So that leaves us pretty well rounded. Good there. Actually, I'm gonna do this. The main purpose for him for this is to discard to explore. He has a decent perception check anyway, although I do sometimes put him in a place to make a perception check. But the bigger thing here is with his weapons, the ability for him to hand Lem a spare weapon feels really good. Because he tends to have multiple bows or end up with multiple bows in hand that I just use to recharge. But if Lem loses his bow, he's in trouble. So being able to just hand him one kind of gives me a backup plan. Okay. I think we get rid of that. I honestly don't think this Grizzled Mercenary is very good. I don't like this stuff that you can't reuse. I like stuff that I can keep discarding and reusing and shuffling back in. I don't really care for the Dog Slicer weapon. Let's get rid of Spyglass, maybe. We already have Amulet of Mighty Fists on our monk. Yeah. Seems reasonable. I'm not sure if I want Elven Chain Shirts, and Fire Sneeze is kind of a weird one for spells. I'm still kind of playing with it. It came with the... I think I got it as a reward in one of the other side things, or maybe it came with the DLC. Either way. Yeah. We have finished Crowbait. We will be picking up next time with Foul Misgivings, where we will be getting a skill feat. That is awesome. So hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.